What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Training for Victory series. This episode is a special one because this is actually the last episode of the season 2, but it's also the last episode ever of the Training for Victory series. So it's the last time, this video is the last time that you're going to hear me say welcome to another episode of the Training for Victory series. It's been 2 years, 2 seasons. 2 successful seasons, in my opinion, as the main goal of this series was to be able to show you guys what it takes to step on stage, what it takes to take your physique from one point to another, and which takes a lot of hard work, sacrifices, patience, dedication, a lot of pain, and we managed to show that in the last 2 seasons, from myself getting ready for a show, from last season where Jan got ready for a show, taking guys through the off seasons, a lot of free information throughout the last couple of seasons. If you haven't watched it, go back to season 1 last year, speaking about diet, commitment, mindset, taking you guys through food of eating, talking about how to prep and food shopping on a budget, talking about off-season mistakes, talking about prep mistakes, talking about peak week mistakes. There's so many. We gave so many free information, which I'm very proud to be able to say that we've done that, and I know for a fact because I got messages throughout the last couple of years of people saying thank you for the content, for the free information, and a lot of positive feedback, which I'm very, very happy, because that's what this series was all about, training for victory. Like I've said so many times, victory is not just about winning the trophy, because this series is not just for people that compete. Victory is a meaning of achieving your goal. If you have a personal goal, for example, you want to lose weight, and let's say you have achieved that goal, that should be celebrated as a victory. You should celebrate that as a victory. And if you have a mindset of always wanted to keep progressing, then you will forever, ever training for victory, because you will always be chasing progress, and progress is victory, if that makes sense. So that's what the series was all about, Obviously, for my part, and last year, Jan, our victory was still about making progress, but also taking the victory on stage. So we all have our own meaning of what victory is, but the main definition of victory is achieving our goal, and which takes a lot of work, which is what this series was all about. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, this is the end, guys. But as you can tell by the title, I'm sure you're watching this video for a reason. Like I said, in the title, that's my last ever competition. Today is the 22nd of December. I can't believe, man, 3 more days before Christmas. This year just went like that. But yeah, with the 22nd of December, it's been 10 days now since I stepped on stage at the World Championship / Arnold Classic. Don't know if you can tell, but the diet phase is long gone. I've been eating good for the last 10 days, and I haven't been able to train since I came back on the 14th, because I have to stay home with this self-isolation after coming back from Spain. So I'm feeling well rested. I've ate a lot of good food. I've snacked what I wanted to snack, and I cannot wait to get back to having a structure back in my diet and training again. So I'm looking forward to that. So that will be probably like 2021. But yeah, it's been 10 days. If you follow me on Instagram, you guys will know the results. I took 5th place, which of course I'm very disappointed, and it's not how I wanted my last show to be, because I already knew that 2020 was going to be my last year of competing. It almost didn't happen because I didn't think I was going to compete this year. So I thought that what's up, Nala? Okay, I just need to let it out. Okay, let's go. Come on. Gotta let the dog out. But yeah, so on during the first lockdown back in March, I really didn't think that I was going to compete this year. So I thought that I would have had to push my competing retirement to 2021, which I really didn't want to, because I really wanted to make this year my last year. The decision was already made last year after the World Championship, you know, that I wanted to make 2020 my last year of competing. So therefore, I was aiming to do anything from 3 to 5 shows. I just wanted to just hit them one by one, you know. Obviously, it didn't happen for obvious reasons, but yeah, to be able to say that I've still managed to do a show this year is a miracle, because a lot of shit happened this year, you know. Lockdown, gym closed, gym open, gym closed again. It wasn't easy, man. It wasn't easy, but I'm very fortunate that I have a good group of people supporting me, which allowed me to keep pushing, keep prepping in those hard conditions, and to be able to travel to Spain and compete. So that on its own, just being in Spain, I still remember when I got to the hotel, I jumped in the bed and I was like, damn, I'm in Spain. And then I woke up the next day, I was like, shit, I'm in Spain. I couldn't believe it. You know, I met some of my friends, other competitors, you know, friend competitors that we've been talking for the last 4 or 5 months and we were like, shit, we're not even sure if we're going to be able to compete. So when we all met there, we were so happy, because it was like, man, we made it, you know. So yeah, just being in Spain and be able to compete was a fantastic feeling, you know, because it was like, what if it didn't happen, but been all this work for nothing? So I'm very grateful that I was able to compete. But unfortunately, we didn't get the first place, took 5th, which, like I said, I wasn't really, nobody would train for first place would be happy with 5th place. All right, so that's, that's it. Like, I wasn't happy. I was disappointed, I was sad, a bit of anger, not toward the judges, just like frustrating, you know, frustration, because, you know, I have a competitive mindset. I've said throughout the whole, you know, every video that you guys saw me training, I was always saying I'm aiming for first place. I'm not doing this for anything else but first place. So, which a lot of people are afraid to actually say they train to win, because they're afraid that if they don't win, it's going to make them look like fools. But for me, I'm honest. Like, I tell you straight, I'm training to win, and I'm honest as well in defeat, if you want to call it this way. You know, I just wasn't what the judges were looking for, and on that day. So congratulations to the winners. Well, I mean, winners, or congratulations to the top 3. And yeah, it's just 5th place, man. When I saw the pictures at first, like, it's funny because when they called my name, no, they didn't even call my name. They were like, in 5th place from United Kingdom, and I was like, shit, man, fuck, like, you know, I was like, really, 5th place? So I was like, what did I do wrong? Wasn't I looking good? Did I pose in the wrong way? What did I do wrong? You know. So I really wanted to see the pictures. And when I saw the pictures, and I sent the pictures to my brother, you know, we both talked about it, and we both knew what the main reason was for me placing 5th. And I got the feedback from the judges, and basically it was nothing to do with my posing, because they said I have very good, actually they said I have great stage presence. I have good shape. The main thing that was missing was just a little bit more size. And it was obvious when I saw the picture of the top 3. They were all more rounder and thicker and bigger than me, but they all had a men's physique shape as well. So remember, like I said many times, men's physique is not just about being the biggest. You know, if you have a good quality of muscle mass with good structure, you will stand out easy, you know. So, you know, I was one of the smallest guys on stage, but we still brought it. We still brought a good package. I was very proud of the package we brought. That was the best physique that I could have brought on stage. So I couldn't complain. You know, like I said, I wasn't what the judges were looking on the day. I could have done a show a few days after with a different lineup with people that might not be as big as the top three, and I could have placed her higher. You know, so it all depends really sometimes on who is standing next to you. But yeah, I'm still happy, still proud of the physique that we brought on stage. You know, especially knowing how the off season went. Most of the off season was me training in the garden. If you follow me on Instagram, you know. And then most of the prep was me training at Power Gym. If you follow me on Instagram or you watch the Training for Victory series season 2, you know as well. So based on those conditions, I was very happy. But my competitive side was very disappointed. Even now, I'm still disappointed. I still look at the pictures, I look at the videos, and I'm like, ah, shit. Especially knowing that it was going to be my last show, you know. I wanted to leave being number 1, but it's okay, you know. It's all right. It didn't go as planned, but I've had 7 years of fantastic experience of competing, especially knowing that my first show was supposed to be a one-off show. If you guys know my story, you know my first show was just me trying to see if I actually look good or not, because when I have people in my gym back then that was saying, oh, you look good, you inch, you know, and then I saw the opportunity of competing, I was like, you know what, let me see if I actually look good when I stand next to other people who train hard, you know. And then I took 3rd place in my first show. Next thing you know, I'm back again, and I'm back again, and I'm back again, and then 7 years later, here we are, you know. I've achieved things that not a lot of people can say they've done on stage, you know. There's not a lot of people that can say they're British champion, let alone 3 times. Not a lot of people can say they've won other trophies, or including Arnold Classic at pro and amateur level. So I'm very proud of what I've achieved in the last 7 years, you know. And it was just now it's just the right time for me to stop, because there's been a lot of time where I was very close to stop competing. I've said it so many times, even through my posts on Instagram or through my videos, you know, especially even after I earned my pro card in 2016, I took a year off in 2017. And I felt like, you know what, if I stop competing now, it's okay, you know. But I was like, okay, let me just do a few pro shows, just see how good I really am. And then stop. And then, yeah, you know, I've had 7 years involved in competition with 1 year off. So I have 3 years of competing as an amateur and 3 years competing as a pro. And I've done well in both. So what more can I ask? You know, I got trophies to show. I got stats to show. I got pictures of videos that I can look back. Man, I'm very happy with the decision. Like I said, the decision was made last year after the World Championship. And the reason why is nothing to do with me not being able to compete, or because I had someone ask me if it's because I'm a natural competitor and I feel like I've reached my limit as a natural athlete. I strongly don't believe that I've reached my limit. I'm far from achieving my limit. It's just that getting ready for a show takes a lot of investment, time, effort, and financial investment, which could be used in other aspects of my life which are more important. What I mean by that is that even though I'm a pro competitor, competing at the pro level, I cannot say that me being a men's physique pro athlete was a career. I was competing out of love, out of passion, out of me wanting to be the best. But like I've said many times as well, competing and me doing well was also a way to put my name out there, almost like a marketing tool, which would allow me to get closer to my ultimate goal, you know. So I've always been honest about that as well. That's why, like, when I want to win, I want to do well. I know how my Instagram, for example, my social media is when I do well or when I don't get a good result on stage. You know, I know, like, whether it's opportunities, whether it's, you know, I know I feel like, you know, so I feel like, you know, I've achieved a lot on stage and I've had a lot of opportunities, you know. I've featured in many international magazines, Flex magazine, Muscle and Fitness magazine. I've managed to do photo shoot with big brand companies, traveling, you know, different countries to compete. I've made some good connections, you know, and now it's just time to move on. You know, like I said, competing was not a career. It's not like being a professional footballer where you get a salary every month. I wasn't getting no salary. You know, in bodybuilding, the only way to make money is not through prize money. Prize money is just a way of getting back what you invested in the first place. So the best way to get money in bodybuilding is through sponsorship, contracts, and stuff like that. So, which I don't make money out of me competing. You know, even if some people think that I'm making a lot of money because of prize money, the prize money that I earned last year was just me getting back what I've invested. Like, I've made a video about that already last year. So now it's like, okay, I need to focus on my career. Competing is not. My career is me being a personal trainer, online coach, you know, and I really want to focus on that. I really want to grow my business. I want to grow my team and fitness, you know. And to grow a business, you need to invest your time, effort, and money. So all the effort that I put into competing, the money that I invested into competing, I can now focus that on my business and grow and improve the services that I can offer to my client, to my team and fitness. And also be able to spend more quality time with my family, with my partner Tia, with my son Kyron. You know, since I came back from the show, you know, you don't know little things like be able to sit at the table as a family and eat the same meal. I haven't done that once this year because I've been dieting the whole year. You know, like I said on my Instagram story many times, like my son, you know, sometimes he's eating like a pizza or he's having a snack and he's trying to share with me and I cannot have it. And I can see the disappointment in his face. You know, we had pizza a few days ago and he was so happy. It's like, Dad, you having some? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, you know, like so happy that I was able to eat with him, you know, and it felt great. It felt amazing, you know, to be able to spend quality time at the dinner table with the family, eating the same meal. You know, I'm full of energy. So if my son want to play, ask to play with me or ask me to play with him, I'm not going to get tired after 5 minutes like I was when I was like 4 or 5 weeks out. You know, going up the stairs was a mission. Now it's like I can run up the stairs. I can play with him. I'm good, you know, I'm full of energy. And also I'm full of energy to be able to invest and think of how I can improve myself as a coach. You know, because if I improve as a coach, my client, my team and fitness will benefit from it. So it's really that's the real reason why it was time for me to stop competing. I just want to focus on bigger things, you know, like competing. I've took my competing journey to a good point where I can stop now, you know. So now it's time to focus on business, on family, on myself, you know. And fitness is still part of my life, you know. I'm still going to train crazy, the same intensity, whether I'm competing or not. The only difference now is that I'm on off season for life, so I can actually work on my ultimate fitness goal, you know, which, you know, when I started training with my brother, the vision was, let's see how big we can get, how strong we can get while still being lean. You know, that's the ultimate goal, you know. But yeah, that's the reason why I start competing. What's up?
It's on a banana.
It
sits on a banana. It says banana tip.
This boy eats everything. Eats everything. All he does is eating and eating and eating and eating. Crazy. What's up, Nada? And yeah, so just to be able to spend quality time with the family, focus on my business, on my coaching. I got big vision for 2021, but shit, with this tier 4 bullshit that's coming, I'm scared of how 2021 is going to be like. But I'm trying to stay positive, you know, prepare myself for the worst while organizing myself for the best, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's I'm not going to go too much in details, but now you have an idea of why I'm stopping competing. And Train for Victory series is finished, but I got a new series starting next year. which I'm excited to take you through, because this series is really me taking you through the next journey after competing. So, you know, like I said, business, family, coaching, you know, me developing as a, you know, as a man, as a human being, you know, it's really me. You know, because in the fitness industry, it's very easy to only see the good things. You see the people flying to Dubai, traveling and everything, all that, you know, but not a lot of people are actually recording the grind, they have the work behind the scene to be able to reach that level of financial freedom, if you want to call it this way, you know. And my next series, this is exactly what I want to do, you know, because like I said, I'm not competing anymore, so I got all the time, all the energy to be able to focus on growing what needs to be, to grow, to be able to, you know, live a life that I want to live with myself and my family, you know, and doing what I love, which is being a coach, being a personal trainer, you know. And I've been a qualified personal trainer since 2017, but it's not until last year that I've started really to try and push it, you know. And it's very hard to push it while I was getting ready for shows, because, you know, my mindset when I get ready for competition, I'm all in. And I'm not saying that I was lacking with my client, because I was still responding to my client quick. I was still doing my check-ins with my client and everything. But now it's like I really want to take things to the next level, you know. So yeah, be ready. Keep your eyes open for the next series, man. I'm very, very excited. I'm not going to say more, because if not, I'm going to be talking all day. But yeah, this is it, guys. This is the end of the Training for Victory series. 7 years of competing coming to an end, and achieved a lot, you know, throughout those years of me being on YouTube. You've seen me, you've seen my journey from chasing the pro card to earning my pro card to trying to win the pro show, to now be saying that this is the end and starting this next journey that I'm going to take you guys through. So I want to say thank you to everyone who contributed to my success as a competitor, you know. And you know, I have a very small circle, but you know who you are. Don't need to mention no names. You know who we are, you know, family and friends, coaches that I had, that I've recently had, you know. And yeah, you know who we are, man. If you're watching this video, you know who we are. I'm not going to say the name. Thank you very much for supporting me. And but like I said, it's not because I stopped competing that I'm not going to keep training the way I'm training. I'm still going to train with intensity, and I'm not fully stepping away of the competing world. I'll tell you more in the next series. All right, guys, it should be a new year. So I won't speak to you guys until next year. So I wish you all a Merry Christmas with your family. And, you know, enjoy the food, guys, all right? I tell this to my team at End Fitness as well. Enjoy the food. You know, 2 days or even 3 days of enjoying the meal is not going to damage what you've been working for the whole year, all right? It's family time. It's Christmas time. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to enjoy the food. If you follow me on Instagram, be ready to see some sick pictures of food, all right? Because I'm going to go in, all right? And I wish you guys a happy new year as well. May 2021 be a better year than 2020, please. And I will catch you guys next year. All right, guys. So Merry Christmas in advance and Happy New Year. And thank you for following the journey. And I hope to see you guys in the next series for the next journey. Peace.